Yeah, the pay-per-views were doing better as well. I think they bumped it up to like 30,000 buys or something, which doesn't sound, huge in the grand scheme of things
Yeah,
with everything. But I mean,
but what is
TNA pay-per-views
what's
are doing as low as 2,000 at one point in like the 2010s or early 2020s.
you know what their biggest one was?
I know which one it was. We've
Which one was it?
Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle.
It sure was.
Oh yeah.
I got a lot of heat off of it.
What you mean internally, or you mean
No,
storyline?
no, not storyline. I wasn't in the story.
No,
It was
I mean you generate
internally in the
fan
office.
heat. Oh,
In the
why?
office. Because I had Joe do this interview one time, and this is a rule in wrestling. They won't come to see the heel win, but they will come if they think there's a chance that the baby face will win. So I had Joe do an interview one time and says if he did not beat, this was his last one, if he didn't beat Kurt Angle at whatever the name of the pay-per-view was, that he would quit wrestling. That he'd given him a timeline himself, self-imposed, that he'd give himself 3 years to win the title, and the 3 years would be up around this match with Kurt Angle. And if he didn't win, he'd just remove himself from wrestling. Oh, they heard that and they went nuts. Why did you tell him to say that? I said, well, wait a minute. Isn't he winning? Well, yeah, but he's winning. But why did you say that? I says, well, because he'll keep a promise. He will say, I'm going, if I don't quit, I'm leaving. Now the people really want him to win. And when he wins that he predicted he would win, now he's overboard with them. Even Dixie Carter called me in there and she went, now, Dutch, where did that come from? I said, well, and I told her the same logic I had. I said, I didn't tell him something that's not going to happen. It is going to happen. And the people said, well, what if he don't win while he's gone? Now, that's what the people are thinking. But I says, he is winning, isn't he? Well, yeah, he's winning. I said, I don't see the deal. I don't see it. She said, but it'll hurt sales. I said, I think it'll help sales. I said, let's agree to disagree. You're the boss, but it's already done. Well, let's see what it does. You know how many buys it did?
I don't know, was it like 80 or something, or 80,000, something
Some
like that?
70 or 80. A lot better than 30 and a lot better than 2. Did 80,000 buys, the biggest buy rate that they've ever done. And I'm not saying because of what I had Joe say, got it there, but it damn sure didn't hurt it. That's for dang sure.
Well, you've said this before, and it's like, you know what? When here's a perfect example. A couple of different ones. Hogan Andre, right? It wasn't WrestleMania. It was the Saturday night main event where 33 million people watched and whatever. They were reporting in the newspapers, Andre's winning the title on this show this Saturday. And people must have been so upset at the time, thinking, how could you give away the result? More people tuned in.
Yes.
Sometimes, if you promise something really important that the fans want to see, they will tune in droves. We will see it happening.
Well, we did it that night, and they had a great match. Hey, Joe and Angle could turn it on. They had some great, great stuff. And I was even watching the match. I said, damn, this is good. This is really good because they got them up. They had the people's attention. But you can have their attention, but you got to hold that attention through this hour, through this match. You got to hold it. They held it. And as soon as Angle lost, like a pro, he vacated the scene so he wouldn't be a distraction and left Joe the ring. And I think that's when all the people got in the ring. Maybe not. But anyway, he was over. He was over that night.